And there we go.
We
are live. Let's click all the things. Make sure the buttons are. I don't have my phone here, so I can't check. Well, there's people watching. So we must be working. Must be working.
Yeah.
Because I can see people.
Now live on your channel, Kitchen Witch. So, should be okay.
There we are. So if you are watching,
people.
Put us out of their misery.
Go on, say
hello in the comments. Yeah, don't be scared. We're not that frightening. Well,
yay, Tina.
Hi, Tina. I think there's a slight delay as well, which probably doesn't help.
Oh, excuse me. Frog.
Like frogs. Not in the throat, but we like frogs. Welcome to the Kitchen Witch. Oh, my phone, thank you. As if by magic, a phone appears. And a dog. Let's turn the volume down because that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Having all my things. Good evening. We are evening now, aren't we? Good evening, team.
Hi, Alison.
Hi, Alison. I'm from Brittany. Oh, bonsoir. Bonsoir. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just... There we are. Yeah, we're good. We're on there. That's all good. So this evening or this morning, depending on where you are, we are running the Kitchen Witch Autumn Equinox ritual, and we've got a bit of a workshop. If you have all the bits and pieces, do work along with us. Good evening, Suze. If you haven't, watch and laugh at us trying to make shrunken heads from apples. Hello, I think I'm signed in on my son's YouTube. If he's D's Trucks, then yes. But,
Hi, Maria.
It's a cool name. Hi, Maria. Can't see on Facebook. We are on my page on Facebook because Facebook doesn't stream to groups. So we are on my page.
For a little while, is it?
Yeah. It's a bit of an arse, let's be honest. But I think YouTube's probably a more stable stream anyway, so it's all good. All good. Yes, so if you've got bits, do it along with us. If you haven't, you can do it later. But yeah, you can laugh at us trying to peel apples and core them and make. Just caught this by surprise or nasty surprise, nightmare. We are good, thank you, Tina. We've been away in Torquay all this week. We are home now, but we've had a fab week in Torquay. Saw some brilliant scenery. Ness met lots of crows. We got attacked by seagulls eating their chips on the seafront. We had a fantastic time in Kent's Caverns. Amazing place. Absolutely amazing. And we ate lots of food. It was all good. And Heather didn't kill me with walking too far. We walked a lot. We did a lot of steps. When your watch tells you you've done 270% of your target, you know you've done a lot of steps.
What was it? 11 kilometres one
Something
day?
Something like, yes.
Or 17,000 steps, wasn't it?
Yeah. My dogs were barking at the end of that one, as my nan used to say. But yes, we had a fab week, thank you, and lots of nice food and stuff, and lots of plotting, planning, and scheming like we always do. It's all good. All good. So we'll give it what we got. We'll give it a minute for anyone else to find us, and then we will start. We're on the big screen. Oh no! Don't do that. That's mean. Forgot. Yes, okay. You can do your apple afterwards. So we've got a bit of a workshop. If you go onto the Kitchen Witch Coven Facebook page, you can print off a what's the thing? Worksheet.
Correspondence.
Words don't work. So that you can write down any correspondences, any autumn equinox correspondences. We've got colours, animals, crystals, foods and herbs, altar items, deities, spell work. And you can just fill it in and put it in your book of shadows, should you wish to. That's downloadable, printable from the Kitchen Witch Convent Facebook group. Otherwise, you can join in. You can put your thoughts, your insights, your comments, how you work with the autumn equinox, your thoughts on correspondences as well. Anything you want to, really. Hi, Mark. I'm going like this because I've got my second cameras in the way of the comments, but I can't move it because it's in the right place. Technology, eh? That one's for you, Heather.
I know it was lovely to to meet Jazz after all these years. That was really lovely. But it was great to see you too.
Witches Market, Glastonbury. 3 times a year, Heather, that's right, isn't it? If anyone,
April, September and December.
We're going to venture to the December one, aren't we, Ness? And harass Heather. But yes, definitely worth a visit. Right, so let's start with the autumn equinox, shall we? If you've got any thoughts or insights you want to put, how you celebrate the autumn equinox or anything you do specifically, any thoughts about it, do pop them in the comments and we will throw them out there for debate, argument, anything. We don't mind, we're easy. Perhaps the first thing to address is Mabon. It is a bit controversial. It is a name used for the autumn equinox. It's not ancient. It was devised in the 1970s. Just how he came up with the idea of the name, no one really knows. But the autumn equinox didn't have a name on the Wheel of the Year. The Wheel of the Year as we know it being modern as well, although some of the celebrations are older. But Mabon was given, that name was given for the autumn equinox in honour of the Welsh god, Mabon. The only problem is Mabon doesn't seem to have any connection to the autumn or the equinox or anything at all. I don't have a problem if you want to call it Mabon. Some people do, so bear that in mind. I think you can call it whatever you want. You can call it the season, the celebration of falling leaves if you want to. It doesn't worry me at all. But if you are going to use the Mabon name, do some research. Understand where the name came from and what the god is about, and make your own decision as to how it connects to the autumn equinox. That will be my thoughts. Where go to the woods and make stew, and I'm getting the itch to clear out and get rid of stuff, getting ready for the winter. We were talking about this, weren't we? It's kind of the opposite to spring clean, isn't it? Come the autumn, yeah. I've had a wardrobe clear out. That was terrifying. Yeah, I don't know whether it is. For me, it's a pivotal time of the year. It is that I need to sort stuff out kind of time of the year, isn't it? It does bring that kind of feeling with it. But I guess that's because it's the equinox. So let's have a look at some of the basics, technical stuff here. So when the sun is exactly above the equator and day and night are equal length. Also, either of the 2 points in the sky where the Ness has put long words for me to put here, where the ecliptic, the sun's annual pathway and the celestial equator intersect. I'm sure you put weird words in there just to throw me. Is this Heather?
I'm admitting to nothing.
Okay, that's not surprising. It would have been surprising if Ness did it. It's not surprising that Heather did it in there. According to the astronomical definition of the seasons, the autumnal equinox also marks the beginning of autumn, which lasts until the winter solstice. And it does feel a bit like it, doesn't it? When we were away in the week, Heather gets up at silly o'clock and goes for walks. Didn't you say one morning it was 5 degrees or something like
Yeah,
that?
Ooh.
yeah.
It's got that crisp in the air, hasn't it? Mornings and evenings, particularly. It is that feel of autumn. So it's definitely the start of it. But again, that will depend where you are in the world, of course. So the harvest moon is the name given to the full moon that occurs nearest to the autumnal equinox. Historically, the light of the harvest moon was said to enable farmers to work late into the night, helping them to bring in the crops from the fields. For those living in the northern hemisphere, the autumn equinox starts the time for increased chances to see the aurora borealis. Never seen it. Have either of you two ever seen it?
No.
No.
Maybe that's their next jolly to go to somewhere where we can see the aurora borealis. Right, just throw that in there.
Iceland.
Iceland.
Add to
Yeah.
this.
In Japanese culture, the autumn equinox is celebrated with the tradition of Haigan. Is that how it's pronounced, do you reckon? I
Possibly.
apologise if I pronounce it incorrectly. It is a time to remember deceased relatives as well as mark the passing of the seasons. Heigen officially lasts for 7 days, beginning 3 days prior to the equinox and ending 3 days after it. Interesting that it is to remember deceased relatives, because we're kind of edging up to Samhain, aren't we, where we do that.
Mm.
That's quite interesting. Tina, my autumn decorations are out now. I'm also having a clear out autumn clean. Yeah, it's that kind of energy, isn't it? I think as well with moon names, it will depend where you are in the world and what culture you are as well, obviously. There are lots of different names for the moon in different places around the world, and generally they're given to the moon to describe what's happening in nature at the time. So harvest moon is perfect for where we are. Tina says Shetland is good for the northern lights. Another
Not as
place.
far as Iceland.
Not as far. No. It's not on our list. Could be. We have a list. We have a list of places we want to visit. We're slowly working our way through them. So it is the autumn equinox, or Americans, do you call it the fall equinox? I don't know. There's a question. Alan
Mm.
Mabon. Usually occurs in the northern hemisphere, September 23rd, 22nd, somewhere around those days. Southern hemisphere, obviously, it's flipped and it's 20th, 21st of March. So if you are in the southern hemisphere, we're a little bit early. Equinox celebrations.
Yeah, it's their spring equinox, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
they're
flipped around. I've spoken about this in my weekly chat, but I do think the autumn equinox gets a little bit overshadowed by Samhain. Hi, Megan. Lovely to see you, or to see your little picture. I don't know. Do you? I think the autumn equinox gets a bit overshadowed by Samhain because we get that kind of all autumn, and all start planning all the Samhain celebrations and all the Halloween decorations. And I think the autumn equinox gets a little bit lost sometimes. Good evening, Amanda.
yeah, it sort of gets overlooked, doesn't it?
I think so, a little bit. And it's a shame because it's my favourite time of the year. Love this time of the year.
It's very liminal.
Yeah. But I mean, this week we were wandering along the seafront.
It was
No,
very
no coats. You had your sun hat on. We all had shades on. It was really warm.
Mm-hmm.
We did sit on the seafront eating our fish and chips, and it was very warm.
Yep.
So yeah, it's kind of, you never know what the weather's going to do at any given moment, but it's good. I like it. I like it. So that's my bit. I'm going to hand over to Ness now. Ta-da.
right for the workshop. You will need pens and paper to jot down your own correspondences for each of the following that we're going to talk about. As Rachel put up earlier, we do also have a correspondence sheet, which you can print off. Ta-da! And you can add this to your book of shadows, and we're going to go through each of our ideas and write them all down and be guided by your own intuition and write down what resonates for you.
throw them out in the comments too, and we'll
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, interact with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're here for.
Maria, feel October when the leaves are more brown and fallen feels more autumnal to me. We did notice driving back, actually. It's quite a distance, Torquay. Without any traffic, it's 4 and a bit hours for us. Is it a bit further for you, Heather? It's about the same.
Yeah.
So it's quite a way. I did notice that very few of the trees have started to change colour yet. They're all still quite green. So yeah, I know what you mean
the
about
chestnuts are, aren't they? And
yes.
It's one of the maples that's looking very red and fiery at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been loads of conkers, horse chestnuts all over the ground near us. Cool. Go for it, Heather.
So the meanings for this season, if you like, mainly balance. So the equinox energy is about an equilibrium. It encourages us to pursue a balance, not in our lives. And as Rachel often says, balance doesn't mean equal. It means what works for you. So it's getting the balance that is right for you. So yes, it's a time to actually look to see where you've been overextending yourself. And it's a time to actually bring that back into alignment, bring yourself back into a balanced situation. And also harvest. That's the other main thing is that when it's the season when farmers are gathering in their crops, preparing for the winter ahead. And we do that as well. I'm a great one for jams and chutneys and anything else that can go into a jar.
And I'm a grateful receiver of them.
And Ness makes her wonderful elderberry rob, and
Yep.
it's so it's
delicious.
Jars and bottles and all sorts of magical containers.
That would be a good name for it, wouldn't it? The jar season.
Jar season,
yeah.
And spiritually, the equinox invites us to harvest our own fruits by reflecting on personal growth, celebrating the achievements that we've had over the last 6 months or so, and appreciating the relationships that you have with those that you love, not just family, but friends and those that mean something to you. And then, as people have already been saying in the comments about that clearing out, it's about letting go. So just as the trees shed their leaves, they're reminding us to release that which no longer serves us, whether it be habits, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, clothes. Because letting go creates space for new growth, new opportunities, and new clothes.
Done that too.
So it's a good time to actually reflect as well, just to take that time in between the clearing out, just to reflect, to slow down, listen to your inner voice, and reconnect with yourself. Journaling, I do a lot of journaling, as both Ness and Rachel know, but meditating or just spending time in nature, like Maria said, about going out for a walk in nature and just appreciating what's going on.
That sounds like one for you guys. When is the best time to pick rose hips as some are going soft already? We've had 2 frosts here in Morrington. Wow.
Oh, if you've had frost, then you need to start picking them. Yeah, it's better just before the frost, but yeah, if you can still find some hard ones. Would you agree with that, Ness?
Yep, I'd say so. Yeah, if they're starting to go soft, you definitely need to be getting yourself out there and picking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
They always close until the first frost, but I think last year, if I'd waited for that, I wouldn't have had any because, you've just got to be guided by, your intuition and have a little squeeze of them. If they're ready, then, yeah.
And
Am I
sloes,
right?
you can always...
Sorry, and you're going to say exactly what I was going to say. You go ahead. We share a brain.
I know. Sloes, you can just pick and put in the freezer and it mimics the frost, doesn't it? So, not the rose hips, though. Don't put rose hips in the freezer. doesn't do
Would
them
they
any
go a
good.
bit mushy?
Yeah. But yeah, if
Didn't
you've only had two, and they're probably quite mild frost, so you should be able to still find some quite firm ones to use.
didn't you say you were going to make some jam with frozen raspberries?
Yes, mainly because I'm running low, even though I made 2 batches of it. um, so yeah, so I've looked it up, and you can. I haven't done it before, but I think you could make raspberry jam from frozen raspberries. So I'm going to give that a go. That's my next project.
Next challenge.
Right, I can see past my camera. It is showing on Facebook, but it is not in the Kitchen Witch Coven. It is on my page because Facebook won't let me. It won't let me. Basically, won't let me stream to Facebook group. So I'm just going to put a little note in there. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Yeah, so Maria bought rosehip preserve from a shop like Flying Tide, just posher.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, rosehip preserve. That sounds.
Yeah.
I've never made a preserve with rosehips.
Now, I've always been a bit dubious because of the little hairs inside them. I know
Oh,
that
yeah.
you have to be careful to remove them all, don't you? So
Yeah.
I've never had to.
Syrup is quite well. I found that quite easy, and then I just strained it about 3 times through 3 different layers of muslin.
Mm,
I once tried. I think I said this before. I once tried making rosehip oil, which is quite tricky when you haven't got anything to really press down hard. But I didn't get all the hairs out, and I had to throw it away because it just irritated so much.
yeah.
But yeah, rosehip preserve. I wonder if you'd make that in a similar. Maria, does it have bits in it, or is it like a jelly so it's clear? Because then you'd strain it through, wouldn't you? Like you would
Mm.
quince jam or quince jelly or blackberry jelly. I wonder. I'll wait for Maria to come back on that one.
Right,
Oh,
should we move on to the colours
go for it.
and go for it? Right, what colours would you associate with the autumn equinox? We've got some examples: orange, red, yellow, brown, burgundy. That's one of my favourite colours. Mustard yellow, dark green, purple, earth tones. So any combination of those.
I have noticed we're all wearing green. We did not. We didn't memo before.
What did you say about the hive mind?
Yeah, definitely share a brain.
Hmm, interesting.
Does have bits, but think
But
it may be another fruit.
okay, thanks, Maria. I shall
We
investigate.
we used to use the hairs inside the rose hips for itching powder.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine eating them would be very nice. Maria, green, red, yellow, and brown. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's muted kind of colours, though, isn't it? When we say green, to me, it's the more forest green,
Yeah,
sage green, not
yeah,
like bright lime green.
the
Yeah,
darker
look,
greens, isn't it? Blue. Mm.
Nice mustard yellow. We like mustard yellow. Difficult colour to wear, though. Maria's going to have a look once the cat gets off. Don't disturb the cat.
You won't be impressed.
Don't disturb. Oh, there we go. See, Amanda's wearing green as well. It's obviously the day for it. Gold.
mm,
Yeah, I would go gold as well.
yeah.
Yep.
There's no right or wrong here. If you feel that autumn is fluorescent orange and bright pink, then absolutely. It has to make sense to you. Claire, sage and chestnut. That sounds like stuffing. That makes me hungry now. But yes, blue, green, orange, red, autumnal colours. Yeah, there's a kind of autumn palette, isn't there? The that would black be too dark? Black's never too dark. But I think it is a personal thing, isn't it? It is absolutely a personal thing. Samhain, I tend to associate more with black, I think, and winter. But hey, it's absolutely personal.
Right, moving
Definitely.
on to animals. We've got hedgehogs, deer, fox, squirrel, owl, bear, raccoon, wolf, pheasant, peacock, bison, porcupine, ferret, badger, and dormouse.
I think you've just listed all of Heather's animals there. Oh yeah, there's also purple or red purple. Yeah, yeah, the
Yes.
dark purples and red purples into the burgundy, definitely. Yeah, again, the animals will depend where you are as well, won't they?
Mm,
Maria's wearing her autumn black now. Is that different to your summer black?
black and your spring
Or is
black.
it
Yeah.
just another layer? We're allowed to tease Maria because we love her to bits. But yes, yeah, it's got to be personal, hasn't it?
Spider's another one, I think. You can add.
Yeah, spider would work.
Yeah. Oh, yes, definitely. With all the webs. Do you remember the
Yeah.
webs we saw?
There was a whole bush of them, wasn't it? A whole,
Mm.
I'm not sure, well, it might have been a berberis. I think it was a slightly spiky bush. Yeah, it had a whole canopy of spiders' webs all over the top. It is the garden time when you have to karate your way through the spider's webs. Suze, I have an affinity for wolves. I think they are it's not an animal I've ever really worked with, but I think they are fascinating, aren't they? They are quite spiritual animals, aren't they? They do seem to crop up quite a lot of spirit animals. But it will depend where you are in the world as well as to what animals you come across. Amanda, moths and daddy longlegs. Oh, daddy longlegs. Alison, deer. Yeah, definitely autumnal, aren't they? There's not many insects I don't like. Daddy longlegs do creep me out. And earwigs. Oh, Ness, we were talking about this, weren't we?
Yeah.
Earwigs, daddy
It
longlegs, and stag beetles.
was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, loads of spiders. It is spider time.
Mm.
Mice, squirrels, and foxes. Yes, definitely. We had a squirrel run in front of us when we were down at the beach, didn't we?
We did.
Saw
Yeah.
a
It's
red.
quite surprising, wasn't it?
Heather, you saw a robin when we were away as well, didn't you?
Yes, he came on my early morning little forays. He joined me virtually every morning. Yeah.
Nice. I think. Oh, crane flies. Yeah, daddy long legs. Hi, Atika. Associate geese with autumn. Yeah,
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
They're
because some of them
fascinating
will be
creatures.
migrating now, won't they?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think so. Hedgehog is the first one, and I think hedgehogs are very autumnal, but they are quite region specific. Apparently, you don't get hedgehogs in America.
no,
I think again, but then we don't get porcupines over here, so
no.
I guess that's just
That's why I added both, because they've both got spines.
yes,
Mm.
yeah, um, yeah. I think it. I mean, we don't get bears in England anymore, although they used to be wild here. You don't really get wolves here, right? Wolves used to be wild in Britain as well. Yeah, I think it depends on where you are, doesn't it? Other creatures might seem more suitable,
Mm.
but never, A, not judging, and
Mm.
and B, if one comes to you or presents itself, it will be for a reason, no matter what it is.
Yeah, these are just the ideas, aren't they?
Yes, yeah,
So,
but
if,
they've got that energy, haven't they?
mm,
Yeah, brilliant. Dormouse. Now I think of Dormouse, I think of Alice in Wonderland.
Wonderland.
Is it
Yeah.
the Dormouse in the teapot? And badgers, there's different. Is it a honey badger that's a different type of badger that's a bit more ferocious?
Oh, the honey badger, yes.
Yeah. Amanda, we have 2 hedgehogs in the garden, didn't in our old house, not too far from where we are now. That's a blessing. They
Mm.
will eat all the slugs.
Yeah.
They couldn't get in my garden. They'd have to, climb up over walls and
Scale a brick
things.
wall, wouldn't they?
Scale a brick wall, yeah. With their little ropes and things.
I've now got the image of the Great Escape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with hedgehogs. Yeah, they'd have to do that. Yeah, that's a nice list, isn't it? Oh, that's a nice list.
Good suggestions. Right, moving on to crystals or stones. We've got tiger's eye, citrine, garnet, malachite, carnelian, fire opal, tourmaline, lapis lazuli, and moss agate and howlite. So there's quite, as you can see, the colours.
Colours, yeah.
Them. So
I like all of those. Fire opal, one of my favourite.
But then look at those pebbles that we found on the beach and the colours in those.
Yeah.
I mean, the red from the iron.
yeah, that's it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a crystal. It can be any of the, pebbles or stones or anything that you find. They were beautiful. Heather just had this complete different array of lots of colours.
Amber. Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
That comes in oranges and greens as well, doesn't it? Which is, fascinating stuff. But yes, I mean, on the beaches that we went to, because Heather always has little bags of pebbles about her person. The colours were just amazing. And Mother Nature is so clever. There were, like you say, the reds and greens and blues and all sorts. Maria, tree agate. Oh, stones from the woods. Yes. Yes. Yeah, don't discount just a pebble on the pathway. They've all got magical energy. Just because it's not a shiny, sparkly doesn't mean it has any less magical energy to it. Even, I suppose, the bit of pebble in your modern shingle driveway, that's still got energy to it, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Amanda, I was gifted a mahogany obsidian. Oh, I like mahogany obsidian recently, and this feels autumn. Plus, I like moss agate. Nice. Mahogany obsidian is beautiful, isn't it? I do like that.
I think I've got one of those, I think, somewhere.
Yes, I have. Can I see it from here? Oh, I've got to put the blanket on the dog. Hang on.
I don't know where mine always disappeared. He was here chewing on his stick, but the stick's here, but Denver isn't, so I don't know where he's gone.
Oh, where's he gone?
Yeah, he's gone for a wander, but it's okay. Rob is around, so he's not.
He's gone to eat something he's not supposed to.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
I think as well, it also has to be what you're drawn to. Just because we've got lists here, I've never seen what a mahogany obsidian. I don't know if I've got one. I'm just having a look.
So I've got-
Don't be limited to a list. We're giving you ideas and suggestions.
Oh, come on.
Don't be limited by that. And you can ignore it completely if you want to as well. We're just giving you some inspiration. If you feel drawn to something completely different, go for it. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will always be right. If you like some kind of, aura quartz that's all rainbow colours, go with it. Just because it's not on this list or anyone else's list, don't discount it. Ness is sorting through the crystals.
Gathering dust.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's a dark brown with kind of black splodges, isn't it?
Yeah. I knew I had one somewhere. It looks like a chocolate-covered nut, yuzu nut.
Nice.
That's made me feel hungry now.
Yeah. But yeah, go with your intuition. It'll be whatever works for you and what you feel drawn to. Yeah. So just giving you a starting point. So now we've talked about chocolate covered nuts. Maria needs one. Yeah, they are nice stones. They are nice. I do like the mahogany ones. They are nice. So foods, magical foods. Now, magical foods can be eaten. made into recipes, eaten as they are, but they can also be used in magic as well. So think about when you're eating a fruit, save the pips, save the stones, save the peel. That can all go in magical spell workings. Probably don't want to be putting bits of squishy beetroot in your spell pouches, but things like beetroot juice make really good substitutions in blood magic or in war bottles or anything protection wise. That works very well. Think about the stones from a plum. Eat the plum, use the stone. These can all be used in magical spell working as well as eaten. So we've got blackberry, blueberries, celery, parsnips, sweet potatoes, squashes, pumpkins. They're all coming in now. I've got one here actually. The thing behind me came in the veggie box last week.
I love those
Little
little
pumpkin.
brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah.
The little ones.
Oh, look.
Okay,
That's a
just
really
bringing
nice one.
Yeah, I get an odd box. So I get a veggie box each week, which is all of the vegetables and fruits that the supermarkets won't take because they're the wrong size or the wrong shape. They'd otherwise be thrown out, put into waste, which is ridiculous. But anyway, squashes, pumpkins, cranberries, turnips, swede, apples, obviously, pears, figs. I've got a little fig tree. It didn't have any figs this year. It's too tiny. However, we sat outside Kent's Cavern Cafe, didn't we, on a little balcony bit, and there was a huge fig tree. Must have been 10 feet.
Yep.
And that had lots of figs on it, didn't it? Little fig fruits. Oranges, Brussels sprouts. I got Brussels sprouts in the veg book this week for the first time this year. Cabbage, cauliflower, beetroot, broccoli, kale, leeks, onion, spinach, chard, courgette, aubergine, nuts and seeds. Definitely autumnal. Sloes and plums. Yeah, I don't like kale. Hi, Stephanie. Kale is evil. Claire, cinnamon ginger pears. Oh, that sounds like the beginning of a really nice recipe. Put a bit of crumble on top of that and a bit of custard. Hi, Louise. That sounds definitely. That sounds delicious. I like a crumble. It's that weather, isn't it? It's crumbles and stews and casseroles and all that kind of thing. Yeah, my dad has a fig tree with huge figs on it. It's the time of year for them. I think the fig tree I've got, the actual name of it is Little Miss Figgy.
Oh.
Maybe next year when she's a bit bigger.
Yeah, she's a bit bigger, yes. Herbs and plants. So this covers spices and things as well. Again, you can eat them, you can use them in your recipes, or you can add them to your spell working. So black pepper, definitely a good protection one, isn't it? I have a wonderful fig tree, but I'm always battling the birds and the squirrels. Yes, I think anything fruit-wise in your garden, you're always battling against the animals, aren't you? Louise's fig tree is trying to take over the world. The one we saw last week was quite big. Is that what I've got to expect, fighting it? Good evening, Luna. So black pepper. Benzoin, one of my favourite resins. Chamomile, disgusting tea. Fern. Frankincense, another favourite. That smells lovely. Marigold. Marigold, I think, for me, is definitely this time of year. It's my go-to for any kind of psychic ability workings. I always add a bit marigold to it. Oak and acorns, passion flower, rosemary, rue, sage, sunflower. Sweet. I haven't seen these sunflowers yet this year. Sweetgrass, thistle, walnut, hazel, yarrow, hawthorn berries, blackthorn, and honeysuckle. That's a nice collection. Again, just inspiration, just prompts. They all have connections to the energies this time of the year. So have a look and see what's in your local area, really, or what's in your kitchen cupboard and jumps out at you.
Has anybody else got any suggestions? They're all
I
going to
do
go
want,
quiet now.
do want a crumble now, though.
I know.
Desperate need of a crumble right now.
Apple and pear with a bit of cinnamon in it.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice. Louise, I change scents. I get through the seasons. Autumn, I'm on patchouli. Nice. Go to frankincense in November, December. That works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, very nice. Claire, fennel. Oh, I have fennel seeds here for the working in a bit. I do have a dish of fennel seeds. I like fennel. Louise, going for rosemary as my herb. I've got some of that here, actually. I think that was from Heather's garden, the stuff I've got here. Rosemary's a good all-rounder, isn't it? Rosemary
Yeah.
kind of, if rosemary would be one of my, if you could only have 5 herbs, rosemary would be one of them, I think, because it's quite a good all-rounder. Alison says, bay, very nice for getting rid of things, releasing, clearing, and rose petals. Yes, I've got some rose petals today too.
Got
I'm
bay.
I
picking
just
up the rose
realised.
petals, you can't see them.
Yeah. What about celeriac?
Oh, there's
Yes.
fancy.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Just suddenly thought celeriac. That's
Celeriac coleslaw.
yeah. But you can also slice it, can't you? And pan fry it so that you have it like a celeriac burger.
Nice.
Mm.
I'd
Nice
have it on a. I'd
flavour.
have it on a burger, but Amanda,
I was thinking more of a slice of it with a nice egg on top, maybe.
I'd have that and the burger.
Okay.
Still keep the burger. But
Oh,
yes, very nice. I do like celeriac. Although celery, celeriac, it's a love or hate thing, isn't it? It's quite a strong
Yeah.
flavour. Amanda, mugwort's drying now, so we're using that. Nice. We have a stash of mugwort in the Kitchen Witch Apothecary from Heather's garden, I think it was, wasn't it? Fried
No,
cabbage.
it is. I did bring it, but yeah, it's from on the way to work. There is a very nice patch
So
that very
stolen,
kindly gave me a
then.
baby.
Stolen from somewhere.
It's just been relocated.
Fried cabbage is very underrated, isn't it? If it's just kind of boiled to death, it's quite nasty. But yeah, I like fried cabbage. I do it in butter with fennel seeds, and it's lovely.
Yep.
To be fair, anything fried in butter's lovely, but right. So, go for it.
Okay, so the
Divination.
Autumn is something that I work with, and the ones that I pulled out that I specifically feel fit in with the energy of this time of the year. So there's Muin, to make sure I get that, which is linked to the vine. So for me, that's blackberries, all of the growth and blackberry. Although they've gone over quite early this year, they've all gone a bit. As the saying goes, the devil has done his business on them.
I think the heat this year has kind of thrown things out, hasn't it?
Yeah, they were there for about 10 days. Fortunately, I did manage to pick quite a lot. But anyway, then you've got Gert, which is one of my favourites. This is all to do with gardens and abundance and sanctuaries. And so, yeah, that's Gert. And then you've got Nettle, which is another lovely one. This is linked to reeds, but this is all about health and being healthy and looking after yourself and your own well-being. Then you've got Fern, which is linked to the alder tree, and this is about one of its word kennings, which is beautiful, is protection of the heart. So it's very much about protecting yourself and your boundaries. Then you've got another one of my favourites, Strath, which is blackthorn, which again is about defence and can be attacked
and cursing.
as well.
Let's be honest.
And cursing, yes. The blackthorn thorns are very good for all sorts of things. But yeah, it's about boundaries again. It's about protection. So nice, strong one. Obviously links in with slows. And the last one is Rith, which is linked to the elder tree. And again, this is ancestral energy. If you actually cut an elder tree, it bleeds. the wood turns red. So it's very much about wounds that need to be healed and looked after. So those are my choices of Autumn for this time of the year.
Right. I'm just, when she did that, I was like, I haven't got my runes out. So I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm doing the same with the tarot.
Again, I didn't get any out. So just quickly whizzed through.
Well, I still think we're jet lagged from coming back to talking.
Well, we sort of, we were all away a week
Yes, we've had a
before
busy month, haven't
that
we?
we went away. We sort of all came back, had about a day, and then went away again. So, yeah, we're all sort of a bit chaotic.
Floopy.
Jet lagged.
As you know, I work with the runes. Heather has put some brilliant suggestions up there because I know Heather works with them as well. We've got Behu, got that up there. That is sort of wealth and it's abundance. So that all speaks of, normally it does come across as the first rune, but it's also thought of as the last rune. It is abundance and wealth, but not just monetary. It is all good things that you have accumulated over the year. We've also got Gifu or Gibo, and that is, we like that rune when that comes out. That points to success and, yeah, just a big kiss from the universe, I call it. So it's a very positive rune to have. That's all about sort of, good things as well. This one, Jera, that is the harvest, which this time of year, yes, beginnings and endings, cycles, about comings and goings and reaping what we sow. We also have Manas, and Manas is your family, it's mankind, those people around you, those loved ones. It's about time of sort of getting together as well with those. We all sort of get scattered about, don't we, during the year? And I think this is probably a good time. I know we think of Yule as that, but I think it also, we're all indoors. You're with people together a lot more. Though Tiwaz, Tiwaz is a good one. I mean, that's sort of forward movement. It's also sort of sacrifice as well, which with the sort of, I know we've had the harvest moving on, but that's also another good rune with the autumn equinox. Daggers, daggers, that is also, that is more sort of like, although it's illumination and things, it's like meaning day. So that is from morning to night, what we can occur from the whole day. So it's you think about what you get in the morning and throughout the day, what you can achieve. So that's another one. I'm going to add this one, which is Bacana, and not because it is like what we call Madonna's boobies. It's about self-care, looking after yourself, going within, and yeah, it's a time to sort of look after yourself, take care, bit of self-healing, bit of self-care in those autumn months coming. So that's those. I'll pass on to Rachel, who's probably now got her tarot cards.
Just yeah, bear in mind my tarot deck is 150 cards, so it took me a little while to sort them out,
Shuffling
through them. We took our divination sets away with us, so I hadn't really put it back where it was supposed to be. So the first one is the Hermit. And it's going within. I think it is about that preparing, because autumn, winter, it's a kind of run up to winter where we do shut ourselves away. We do go into hibernation. So the hermit is kind of preparing to do some inner work, to the self-care thing as well. That's kind of, for me, what the hermit is all about. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. This one actually looks like there's a couple of hamsters doing the wheel, No, like it keeps running round and round and round in circles. It's for me, it's the wheel of the year. It's a reminder that the wheel is continuously moving. It is the cycles. And autumn does feel like we've come to the end of a cycle and the beginning of another one. So the Wheel of Fortune for me is just a reminder that we are on this big, everything runs in cycles. So the Wheel of the Fortune for me is about just remembering that everything continues to keep going round and round in circles. I do feel like that sometimes. The next one is Judgment. This is quite an interesting one because it's got a blue phoenix on it. And I think that's quite important as well, because to me, this is a time where you do let go, cleanse, cut ties, move forward like the phoenix rising from the flames. Judgment is this time of the year, it is that whole harvest, but it is about judging yourself, really. I know we sat on the beach last week judging other people walking past like you do, but not that kind of judgment. Judging yourself really in a kind of going inward, having a look at what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and how good or bad you've been at self-care. Don't say a word this year. And if anything in your life needs tweaking, that for me is the Judgment card.
What was that about self-care?
Shh, moving quickly onwards. I'm rubbish at it. The next one is Justice, and it's balance. He's carrying scales, so I mean that says it all. Really, it's the equinox, so it is that balance. But again, as Heather said, balance doesn't have to be equal. So this card is a reminder to look at what you're doing. Is it heavy on one side? Is it lighter on another side? Can you tweak things to make your life more balanced in a way that works for you? And then there's the Death card, the one that the Hollywood films will have you believe means, people are going to pop their clogs. It does not. It is endings and beginnings. And I'm laughing because my particular deck has 6 death cards in it. But each one is slightly different because death has so many different meanings. So this death has a scythe and he's cutting the grass. So this is more about reaping what you sow. So this is probably the best one for this time of the year. Getting rid of the stuff that you don't need, but reaping what you've sown, bringing things to closure or an ending, but reaping the stuff that you've put in place. We've got a very comical chap here who's got guns in his hand. That's endings and beginnings, but that's the damage we do to ourselves. Probably also relevant this time of the year. This one is a French one, La Morte. He's dancing, because why wouldn't you have a dancing skeleton? And I think that is, again, about that letting go, that releasing. Once you've let go of all that baggage, you can dance along with the skeleton. Another one here. This has got an owl on it and a scythe, but he's standing in the water. This for me is emotions. It's about letting go of the emotions, all of that stuff in your head and your heart that you've been hanging on to that festers. Let it go. This is the brilliant time of the year to cut all of those ties and let that stuff go. Second to last one, another death on a horse. This one's about the hurts that we cause to ourselves. So this is death in the fact that we often cut ourselves off from things. That's a reminder to my earbud jumped out. That's a reminder that we can hurt ourselves with the things that we do. So stop doing it. Cut that off. Pack that in. And the last death. He's got a scythe and a spade. This is about digging up old stuff that you should have buried before and left it alone. Don't do it. Lots of deaths, but endings and new beginnings. You have to get rid of the old. You have to release that doesn't serve you to be able to give space to move forward. And autumn is a perfect time for that. So there you go. Lots of deaths. Emotional, spiritual,
Absolutely.
Mental. That's the other one. Mental. Okay, that's me.
Right. So the next one. So I want people to actually put things that they would put on their altars. So I'll give you a few of my ideas, but I want people to come in on the chat and say what they put on their altar or on their shelf, whatever you want to call it.
Don't disobey Heather. She's scared.
Don't tell them. I try very hard to keep this glamour thing up.
It's all a glamour.
Okay, so on my altars at the moment, there are gifts from nature. In fact, I brought back two horse chestnuts along with lots of stones and shells and other. Managed to find some sea glass, which was rather nice.
Couple of bits, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3, I think, in the end. But yeah, candles, offering bowls, food stuffs. Obviously, if I do put cooked food or food that's going to go off, I only leave it there for a little while and then clear it off. I don't leave it to go mouldy because that's disrespectful. Fruits, herbs that I've picked from the garden. I've got images of different bits and pieces up there. Little baskets. I've got little bowls. Haven't got a cornucopia yet. I say yet.
Okay.
You never know when that might happen. Cauldron, obviously. I've got a tiny, tiny little brass one that was my mum's. I've put chalices, but I haven't got a chalice. I've actually got it's a liqueur glass that I use on my main altar. Then you can use crystal stones, statues, figurines, photos of ancestors, relatives. So, yeah. Right, so let's see. Because I saw it flicking up as I was saying all of that. So, here we go.
They're all too scared not to put it up there.
Very true, Maria. Also, what you put out could get back good and not so good.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. Tina. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, acorns. Yep.
I've got conkers. I haven't seen any acorns yet this year.
Oh, you need to come. The trees outside us.
Oh, right, your house, yes.
Yeah, I think I could make acorn flour.
Hi, Barbara.
She hasn't completed. This is Maria. She hasn't completed her altar change, but I picked up leaves, large and small, twigs, and acorns. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, this is interesting. Alison's got a deer on her altar.
A whole one.
I'm assuming that's probably a statue or a representation. And conkers, sweet chestnuts, tiger's eye crystal, herbs, and acorn.
Nice.
Yeah, when I saw that, I just had this vision. Oh dear, my brain, really. Oh, candied apple.
Hang on, that's not on that one. You're reading ahead.
I know, sorry.
Candied apple. Nice. Could never eat them. Always very, very difficult to eat. Dolly, flowers, water candles, food. Flowers is always nice, isn't it? I've still got roses flowering in the garden, so I have been bringing those in, put them in a vase on.
Yeah, that's very nice. I'm intrigued by the dolly.
Okay.
I'm just wondering whether it must have some special meaning for Stephanie. So that's really nice. But yeah, if you want to share a little bit more about that, you don't have to. You don't have to. Even though Rachel will say I'm not. I'm intrigued, but you don't have to share it if you don't want to. Wind-blown small oak branch. Oh, with acorns on it. Nice. Hagstone. Lovely.
It's her time.
Oh, Alison said it's a brass statue.
Okay, yes. Oh dear.
Yeah, now the whole image is just. Barbara's like me. She's got loads of antlers. Lovely. Oh, corn dollies. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's not from Stephanie. That's from Sue's.
Yeah.
Stephanie's just said.
Stephanie's laughing at you.
Stephanie and I have obviously got the same sort of sense of humour.
Yeah, it is. It's the start of the crone energy, isn't it? So hagstone's perfect.
Mm.
Well, you only found one, didn't you? Got a whole bag full
One
of
All
stones.
those.
One
Yeah,
hagstone.
in my whole little collection. Yes, Torquay doesn't, which is amazing, isn't it? Because and Lyme Regis and Charmouth are only
Not far
literally a
away.
few miles down the coast. And just think of the sea glass we found last year.
Yeah, sea glass hagstones. It's
Yeah.
funny how it works, isn't it? Well,
Mm.
it's a geology thing, isn't it? But
Mm.
not funny. But
But
yeah,
I did,
interesting.
yeah. I mean, the rock pools, that sea anemone was huge. He was out of the
And
water, so he.
snails. Lots of water snails.
Yes.
Fascinating little things. Kayla Hoard items. Excellent. Yes, it is her time. She's coming into full force. Amanda found 3 hagstones literally weeks apart, having never found one when looking, but these were just at my feet. That's the way, isn't it? Very magical. Very magical.
Right, moving on to goddesses. We have on the list Freya, Demeter, or Demeter, however you want to pronounce it, Ceridwen Pachamama, that's not one I've heard of, Incan goddess of fertility, time, and the earth, and Inanna, who's Sumerian goddess of fertility and abundance, and of course Persephone, who is the most well known, probably at this time of year, out of all of them. Do you have any other suggestions for goddesses for autumn?
Or gods, because we are going to come on to them in a minute. So, but yeah, goddesses.
I'm trying
I
to
mean,
think of goddesses of the harvest, and my head's gone empty.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the Norse one that I have worked with.
It's interesting you mentioned cornucopia. You don't really see them, do you? I mean,
Mm,
we've been all over the place. Haven't actually seen a cornucopia. That would be quite nice to have on your altar. I'm thinking that because a lot of the harvest goddess pictures you see them
mm.
holding cornucopias, don't they? Oh, that's Maria's jam.
yeah. Thank you, Maria.
Pureed apple,
Oh,
lemon
yeah,
pulp, and juice.
Oh, sounds lovely.
that might help with the setting of it, the pectin.
Yes.
Maybe that
Yeah,
doesn't.
the apple definitely would, wouldn't it?
Mm,
Persephone,
yes.
Maria says.
It's her time, isn't it? Actually, we
Yeah.
saw at where were we? We went to an abbey in Torquay, and in their beautiful gardens, they had a pomegranate tree,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it had
Mm,
actually had pomegranates growing on it,
Mm.
which was very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Freya,
Yeah, that was Sue's. What about Indun?
oh, apples,
yeah, these are the apples.
goddess of apples.
I was thinking of the other one, but I can't think of her name. It's not coming to me. It probably will later on when we've all
Yeah.
got through.
Yeah.
About 4 hours
2 o'clock
later.
in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll wake up and think,
Yeah, brain's not functioning.
There's the Roman goddess Abuntia, possibly.
Oh yes, yep.
isn't there a Roman one called Autumnus? Oh
Oh, I
yeah,
don't
I've got
know.
it on my
There's
list. He's a god. Well, no, actually, he's a
oh yes,
transgender, so he's a they.
interesting. Okay.
Mm,
There's the Pomona one
that's
as
it.
well. Yeah.
Pomona. Yep. When I was going around the shops last Saturday, a small statue kept appearing. Was that in Glastonbury? Yeah, it must have been last Saturday. We were both there.
Mm.
Uh,
Isis.
yeah.
Yeah. Skadi.
Yes, that would make sense.
Oh,
Yep.
Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen. She's all year round, but yeah, everyone will think of her as different will associate her more with just, it's like with any goddess, isn't it? You always think of,
Yeah. I
yeah,
think I kind of slot her into autumn because of the forest connection and
yeah,
antlers and things. Yeah.
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 I mean,
Roman goddess Pomona. Yes.
yeah, some people think of Ellen as a spring goddess, but I tend to think of her more as an autumn winter.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I would too. Oh, Barbara's got a twig
Oh,
cornucopia. That would be nice.
that would be lovely.
We need to look out for cornucopias. They're quite just because the word's good.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 gods, and as with Ness, if you can think of a god that I don't say or that I do say that you agree with. But anyway, I've got Dagon, who's a Semitic god of agriculture, Mercury, Hades, Autumnus, as I said, they are a Roman transgender deity of the harvest. Then you've got Dionysus Bacchus, because
Oh,
Dionysus was
yes.
Greek. Well, one of them was Greek. I always get them round the wrong way. One of them's Greek, one of
Yeah.
them's Roman. Bacchus is
Yes.
Roman, isn't it? Or is
I
it
think so.
Dionysus?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the right way. Yeah.
Yeah, so Dionysus is the Greek and Bacchus is the Roman. And then you've got Lu,
Of
although
course.
mainly linked with Lunasa. Actually, his season is still,
Carries on, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Hecate. Yeah, I guess so. Again, there's no right or wrong here. It is, however you think work. Some people work with the same deities all year round. Others, the Kalech is my matron, but she's with me from now right round to the spring, and then I work with Sulis, but everyone's different. Loki, yeah, I can see that. Hades, yes, yep. Persephone connection.
Hmm.
I wouldn't. I would be hesitant to work with Loki. I must admit.
Yeah, you've got to be quite brave, I think.
Yeah, you're going to open up a whole world of chaos.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've got enough of that already. But yeah, there's no right or wrong here. These are just lists to inspire. Um, I think particularly deities are very, very personal, isn't it?
Right, moving on to spell work. Autumn energy is linked with transformation, giving us a chance to harvest the wisdom gathered throughout the year. It's also the season of protection, where the energies can be used to strengthen our spiritual boundaries before the winter sets in. Setting intentions is the start of the journey where you want your path to lead. Journaling helps to establish what you desire to manifest, though I'm rubbish at journaling. So
Me
grab
too.
a notebook and spell out your goals. This is something I do like to do. Sit outside, breathe in the chilly air, and meditate on the things you've gathered in your life, both physical and spiritual. Apples are a symbol of wisdom. Bake an apple pie imbued with intentions of knowledge and clarity. I've got a freezer full of apples, so
Apple pie is
oh yeah,
Mm.
apple, blackberries, plums. It's just
nice.
stacked. Write something you wish to release on a fallen leaf and let it float down a stream, or have it blown away out of your hand to let nature compost it back into the earth. Oh, that's a
I
good.
think leaves lend themselves to all kinds of spell working, don't they?
Yeah, dry. They can be burnt, can't they? Be written on and burnt.
Can use them as wrappings for spells as well. The big ones.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. So you can go for a walk. Enjoy. Go with Heather. She takes you for miles.
Yeah, but we never get lost.
We don't. Heather has her own internal sat nav. We don't need a map or a sat nav when we're out with Heather. Go for a walk. Enjoying nature's wild abundance. Collect fruits and nuts you find. Damsons, sloe, elderberries, blackberries, apples, nuts, fallen leaves. Nature is providing so much stuff at the moment. Take them home, put them on your altar, or use them to create a mandala of abundance. Love making a nature mandala. And as we said, autumn is a perfect time to get rid of everything you don't need. Then stock up on new items that will sustain you through the winter. There have to be endings to enable to have new beginnings. It's basically what the energy of this season is about, absolutely. Make jams, chutneys, or hope that Heather and Ness will do it and give you them. Freeze any extra produce. Bake bread and cakes. I can do that bit. All to celebrate the abundance of the harvest to sustain you over the winter months. I think it is that time of the year, isn't it? It is that jarring, canning, but also big old stews and dumplings and all of the rib sticking food, definitely. Ancestors can be honoured with candle ceremonies. Remember, we're building up now to Samhain, so think about ancestors not just on Halloween. It's a kind of build up, so start thinking about them now. Create a ceremony to honour them. You could use a ceremony to incorporate the energy of your ancestors, blood, or your chosen ancestors to help you, to imbue you with their energy, to draw their strength into your life, because it's a powerful old energy to be drawing on. Cool. I like the baking cakes and bread and eating bit.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we do too. We like coming over and eating.
I eat Heather's jam straight out the jar with a spoon. Anyway, so moving on from my eating habits to ritual. Harvest celebration. So we are going to turn this into a shrunken head. And there's the befores, and Heather's got the after there. They are quite gruesome, aren't they?
Little gurning man or lady.
Yeah, I think they're brilliant. That's what we're going to be making today from an apple to represent the harvest and to act as a house protection ward throughout the winter. So that's the spell work we're going to be doing within the ritual. There's a question for you up there, Heather.
What was that? Heather's painting. Would you mind showing what it's called, or the artist? This one. Rachel has the original. It's Us.
It's Us.
By Tom Brown.
It is by Tom Brown, yes. Very, very talented chap.
But yes, it's Us.
Very talented, yes.
Behind my
yeah. I asked him to paint a picture of three witches around a hearth. Didn't ask for anything specific, but he obviously did his homework and looked at the three of us and made us into caricatures. Too many habits are coming out in this ritual. Hey, we like to share. So yes, apples are going to be turned into house protection wards, and they look quite funky too. A candle, if you want to use one, in a colour of your choice. The apple, obviously. Apple peeler is brilliant, Ruby. He was so talented. Yes, apple peeler. Take care, Stephanie. This will be up for replay afterwards, so you can catch up. You'll need some herbs as well. Actually, if I put that one up there, and like that, I don't want to see me. There we go. So apple peeler. I've got a candle. I've got a knife, a lighter, and then I've got all bits and pieces herbs. So I've got rose, fennel, rosemary, peppercorns, cloves, crystals if you want. I've got some little hematite crystals in there. Entirely up to you what you include, but that's what you'll need to work the magic within the ritual. So then, if you are ready, and this will be on replay, so you can play it back. Take a few deep breaths in and slowly out, bringing your attention to the here and now.
So together we're now going to connect our sacred space. So linking all of our energies, whether we're near or far. So take 3 long, deep breaths.
Standing or sitting with both hands on your heart and say, from my heart.
From my
From
heart
my heart.
Stretching both hands into the air, say to the sky.
to the
To the
sky.
sky.
Putting both hands on or facing down to the earth as close as you can. And say to the land.
To the land.
To the land.
Putting both hands on your heart, say to my heart.
To my
To
heart.
my heart.
Leaving both hands on your heart, say from my heart.
From my heart.
From my heart.
Reaching out your right hand to all points on the compass.
To all
To
points.
all points on the compass.
Reach out your left hand and place your right hand on your heart and say to all directions.
To all
To all
directions.
directions.
Putting both hands on your heart, say to my heart.
To my
To
heart.
my heart.
We will now call upon deity. Freya, goddess of love, beauty, abundance and fertility, the leaves and the vibrant colours of autumn represent your natural beauty and generosity. We ask that you join us here today. Freya, we welcome you.
Freya, we
Freya,
welcome
we
you.
welcome you.
Lu, god of the sun and harvest, whose name means bright shining one, god of many skills, we ask you to join us for our ritual today. Lu, we welcome you.
Lou,
Lou,
we
we
welcome you.
welcome you. So now if you are using a candle, light your candle. So hold your apple now and let it know that you're going to be preparing it to protect you, your home, and your loved ones. Connect with the energy of the apple and basically give it instructions.
And then you're going to peel your apple. If you want to be really clever, you can try and keep one whole peel, because then you're meant to throw it over your left shoulder to find out who you're going to marry. A bit tricky if you're already married.
No, I don't want a new one. It's taken me years to train the old one.
I have tried this both peeled and unpeeled. The unpeeled version just rots, so you do need to peel.
Yay!
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! Well done. Okay. Right, now you need to.
I'm not going to
You
fling it
actually
over
need to.
my shoulder.
If you want, now there are two ways. There are two ways of doing this. If you want a lid, you need to cut the top off, like you would for a pumpkin.
Right.
See, if you want a lid, see my where's he gone? My little one here, I left open so that I can use him for multiple things. At the moment, he's waiting for his next job. So I left him without a lid. I just made a hole. So you can just make a hole if you've got one of these things, which
Yeah,
is
Cora. I didn't have one
Cora.
of those.
Then you can actually take the centre out, which is what I'll do in a minute. But if you want one with a lid, then you need to actually take the top off now.
Right. Done that.
Then you have to dig out the middle bit without going right the way through. So if you've got a Cora, be careful because you don't want to take the bottom out.
It smells nice, and I'm quite hungry.
And if you've got a Cora, once you get down so far, if you sort of wriggle it, you'll actually take it out. So you will end up with a nice little hole in there. If you've got any little bits, then use your knife just to, so you end up with a nice little hidey hole.
Okay, that's like. Oh yeah.
Like when you're making a baked potato. Baked potato? Baked apple.
Now I'm even more
Apples are
hungry.
lovely.
Yeah, baked apples, delicious.
I like filled with fruits and brown
Apple
sugar.
dumplings, even better.
Oh yeah, brown sugar and cinnamon and nutmeg.
Stop it. Have to stop for a snack in a minute.
Going brown very quickly.
Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? How quickly.
Mm. Oh,
And then
That sounded dangerous.
try not to stab myself.
you're right there, Ness.
Yep, all good, thank you.
The boss is looking very, very serious.
I don't have a Cora, so I've got a
I don't
knife.
either.
It's a bit technical. Carry on, we'll get there.
Well, no, we've got to wait for you because there will be other people at home that are doing this that won't have a Cora.
Just for the purposes of reality, we don't practice this beforehand. We are doing this for the first time. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's it. That's good.
Yep.
And now you can start to put your items in. So I have got a small piece of clear quartz, a small little piece of garnet, and a small piece of citrine that I'm going to be putting in mine. And as I'm dropping them in, I'm just for protection and harmony. You can say it out loud, you can say it in your head. If you want to make up a little rhyme, you can do. I'm useless at little rhymes. Oh, you need to smell this.
I'm eating the peel, is that right?
Of course it is. Yeah, marigold. So I've got some marigold.
Oh, marigold. Nice.
Yeah. So again, just say it's for harmony and protection.
I've got some rose petals.
And guess what my other one is? I've only got the two. These were the only two that jumped off the shelf at me today.
Something evil.
Oh, I can't work that out.
Mugwort.
Oh, yes. Right, I've got rose petals going in.
I've got lavender and rosemary and bay.
Nice.
I picked I've sort of like got quite a bit, but I don't know I'm going to need it all because it's all not
No,
going
you
to.
only, because it's quite a small hole, you just need a little pinch.
Yeah.
And then
We've
my
got
last
rosemary.
thing. Whoop,
Rosemary for protection and clearing.
and I have star anise.
Nice. I like star anise. I have fennel for clearing, cleansing, letting go of what's
Nice.
no longer needed.
There we go.
Yeah. Bay for clearing, rosemary for protection, lavender for healing.
Very
I have
nice.
cloves for protection against gossip and ill will. And black peppercorns because they kick butt.
So in the comments, even if you're doing it, then you can let us know what you've put in. But if you're not doing it, but you intend to do it at another time, what are you going to put in?
Yeah.
I've got my little crystals here and I hooked them out earlier, but I don't think I want to put them in. I
No,
don't think they
go
need
with
to go in there.
what makes
No.
you happy at the moment.
And put some more rosemary.
Right, your next job is to make a face.
Oh, okay.
Because now that the herbs are in,
I've put my little lid on. Hang on.
yeah, you might need to keep the lid off while you do your face.
Okay.
But just make life easier for you. If
So,
you've packed it in well, it won't come out.
right, yeah, it's been squished down.
Yeah.
Otika says, so what do married ladies use the peel for? You eat it. It's delicious. You could
Perhaps you
actually
could do it
try
for
it.
your children's name, your first child, or your, if you're trying for a family.
You could
those-
actually dry the peel, couldn't you, for use in spell work or incenses?
Yeah. Which is what we tend to do with things, isn't it?
Is that just with your knife, just to?
Yeah. Just
I
it's a
wasn't
lot easier
listening.
than yeah,
I
it's a
wasn't
lot
listening.
easier than
What am I
when you're doing
doing?
it with a pumpkin. But yeah, you just literally poke in the tip of the knife into a shape, and then you can actually just wiggle.
Oh yeah,
How far in
With,
do you go with the
not that far, because obviously you don't want to go right into the middle because you've got the stuff in.
Okay.
That's why I tend to do it this way, because I tend to be more. I've found that I tend to be more careful when I've already packed in my
Right.
ingredients.
Can I eat that bit too?
Yeah,
I'm
if you
good.
want.
It's
Okay,
too
so
late. I've already eaten it.
there's my little face. Where do I need to turn it? There it is.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And that will eventually end up looking like that.
And how long did it take to get like that?
I left it in. I'm lucky because I've got an airing cupboard, so I actually put it in the airing cupboard for about a week.
Right. Okay.
And then I put it out on my kitchen altar. So this one is now. I made him June time.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so they just continue to dry and dry and dry. So he's still in parts. He still feels a little bit soft.
Yep.
So like that bit at the back still feels a little bit soft. So it takes ages, but they don't go mouldy unless you leave them in their skin.
Right. Yeah. That's.
So yeah. So there's mine now with his hat on.
Yeah. I've just.
So if you're worried, if you're going to leave it sealed, then I would put some like cocktail sticks in, because then as it shrinks, it'll actually hold it together. If you are intending to at some stage take it and take the insides out to renew,
Yeah.
then you don't have to do that. But yeah, if you're thinking that this is it, this is what I'm going to do, which I think traditionally is what they did. They did it for this time of year, and then
Just
come the spring, it got thrown in the compost.
okay.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, I found that if you put a couple of cocktail sticks, which I've forgotten to bring with me,
Should I put it on something in the airing cupboard?
Bit kitchen
I
roll or something.
yeah, so I made sure that it was I made sure it was on the wooden slats,
Right.
so it wasn't on any towels or sheets or anything.
Okay.
If you're doing it on a shelf, might be worth to begin with just keeping it on a little plate, just while it begins to dry out.
Yep.
I would put alternatively, what you could do is if you had a bit of newspaper or a bit of cotton cloth, so like a tea cloth or
Tea
something.
towel.
Yeah, just to help get the moisture
That would help. Yep.
out of the bottom bit.
I've got one of those. I can.
I don't have an airing cupboard. I'm guessing somewhere just warm and dry, perhaps closer to a radiator.
Yeah, but yeah, if you've got it on a shelf, then as I say, I would tend to put something absorbent underneath it to begin with, just until it starts looking like a gurning person.
Like
So
going.
once you've done all of that, and I tend to do it with the face looking at me, because obviously it's now beginning to take on a personality.
Yep.
And then you can either think it or you can say what you would like your little person to be doing, your little apple person to do for you over the winter. So like, look after the house and everyone in it, look after all the family wherever they may be. And then I use my breath, so I would to blow life into him.
I like that.
And then I'm just going to leave him sitting next to the candle.
He's got a very bemused expression.
I had clothes on a minute ago.
I'm naked.
Oh dear, right. I'm going to see if I can find out where we got to. Oh yeah, we'd said about So yeah, Utika's feeling hungry as well,
Yeah,
giving
I'm
me
with you on
excuse
that
to
one.
eat. Rose thorns.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. That would work well.
yeah, that would work really well. Yeah.
Yep.
Tiger's Eye Bay. This is Alison. Tiger's Eye Bay, rose petals, lavender, sunflower, mint, and basil.
Nice.
And Tina, can I put it on a little plate? Yes. Yep. If you want to put an incense in it, Alison, yep, it's your little person. You do whatever you wish. Oh, yep. On a cooling rack, that would work as well, Barbara. Yeah, it's something. So in the rain cupboard, I sort of put it so it was sitting on the gap between the two slats, so it had the air coming up under it, which is why I said about putting it on something absorbent if putting it onto a actual surface.
Yeah,
So
it
yeah,
needs the
cooling
air to
rack.
circulate underneath it, doesn't it?
So yeah, cooling rack, perfect. Are you still eating your apple?
Yeah, I haven't got much peel left.
I'm not going to eat my peel. It's all brown and shrinkled up already. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've only got a bit left.
That's mine's a cooker, so it might not be very sweet.
Oh no, mine is an eating apple. It's not
Oh
a cooker.
Yeah. As long as it's quite a big size or a decent size, then any apple will work. I've done it with cookers and I've done it with eating. So
Nice. Yeah. I think periodically we should get them out and put some pictures up on the page to see how they're all doing.
Obviously,
Yep.
if you're happy to take pictures of yours, everyone, we'd love to see your photos over on the Kitchen Witch Common Facebook page.
Absolutely. We'll be posting ours later, so please do, because we love to see them. And then as they become little cute, I think they're cute, gurning people, then if anybody who doesn't know what gurning is, it's an old English pastime where people used to contort their faces into all sorts of different. There used to be a competition, didn't there, years ago?
It was.
Yeah.
We we have some strange traditions.
Absolutely.
So this is the point in the ritual where you eat and drink.
Rachel's had a head start.
Yes.
I have. That's it. I have eaten all of my apple peel.
Has anybody got any questions?
That was
It's all going to
delicious.
go very quiet now.
Or what are people eating? Did anybody what you had for dinner? We'd like to know because we like
Yeah.
inspiration for cooking.
Yeah. So what are you eating and drinking this evening?
Apple peel.
I had sausages from the butchers that we got on the way home from
Nice.
when we went away, with mash and sweetheart cabbage and homemade onion gravy.
No.
Very nice. We had hoisin chicken with rice and stir-fry vegetables.
Very nice.
I haven't had any dinner today because I had a big English breakfast mid-morning. But I have got some fruit and nuts.
I've just posted up my apple on the Kitchen Witch Coven page.
Oh, you're nice and speedy.
That's very efficient.
And you can
My
see
phone is over the other side of the room, so I'm not going to do that until a little bit later. Everyone's gone very quiet. They're either really enjoying doing things with their apples, or they've decided that they're not going to talk to us.
Oh, who's got Vimto? Oh, no, that's Amanda. Mugwort, sage, elderberries, and oak leaf. Very autumnal. I like that.
Mm.
Okay, lavender, rose petal, nutmeg. Love nutmeg.
Mm.
Cloves, cinnamon, clear quartz, tourmaline, tiger's eye, lapis lazuli, garnet, carnelian.
Wow.
Nice.
Very nice. Maria's seen Denver.
She's seen. Oh yes, yeah. He's just,
He snuck up behind you.
yeah, he's asleep on the bed. Look, bless him.
Oh, look, Ed. Yeah, sorry, Otika. I didn't even see that you'd asked what gurning was.
Oh, pulling faces.
Is it GU?
You'll find that the hole will close up, Alison. No, I mean you can stick the stalk back in it if you wish, but as it shrinks, the hole will disappear. I don't think it would work in a dehydrator because it's not thin enough. It depends on what dehydrator you've got.
Yeah.
It would take a very long time, wouldn't it?
Mm.
So
Otika said they look quite like a face of old 70s style kitchen witches.
Oh, the ones that used to hang up on broomsticks.
Yeah.
Their faces were made of stockings, weren't they? But yes, they do.
brilliant.
Oh, Vivian, glad you found us. Yeah, Tina's having the Vimto and chocolate.
Vimto. That's like cough medicine.
Oh, it had that for years.
Barbara's got a cheese omelette.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, and Des Trucks has got pumpkin nut bread.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That does sound nice. Anybody else?
I think we can close it down, can't we?
They're munching away.
They're munching on their food. Unless anybody's got any questions, which doesn't look like nobody's asked anything, I don't think, have they? I'm not missing any of them.
No, I think we've sort of
No.
been quite explanatory, haven't we, with what needs doing.
So yeah, once he, she, they are dry enough, you can pop them on your altar. As I say, mine went on my kitchen altar. My little man went on my kitchen altar quite some time ago. Or you can put it near a door if he's, for protection. Put it near a door. Pancakes for dinner at hubby's request.
Oh,
Very nice.
that's one of the bonuses of being an adult. You can have whatever you want. You can have chocolate cake for breakfast if you want.
I thought that was Impractical Magic.
Adults, you can. Nice.
Or maybe mince pies before Christmas, because I still had some mince meat in the freezer, in the fridge. So
Do like mince pies.
Right. So if everyone's ready, we will close the ceremony down. So calling deity. Lu, bright, shining one, keep us surrounded with your protective, luminous energy in the months ahead. Lu, farewell.
Lu, farewell.
Freya, goddess of abundance and fertility, let your energy enable us to see beauty in our lives through the next months. Freya, farewell.
Freya, farewell. Ground ourselves, take 3 slow, deep breaths. With both hands on your heart, say, from my heart.
From my heart.
From my heart.
Stretching both hands up into the air, say, to the sky.
To the sky.
To the sky.
Sorry, Ness, that was your bit.
That's okay. I was just about to speak and he spoke. It's okay. Putting both hands on. We'll all just do it together. Putting both hands on or facing down to the earth as close as you can get. Say, to the land.
To the land.
To the land.
Putting both hands on your heart, say, to my heart.
To my heart.
To my heart.
Leaving both hands on your heart, say, from my heart.
From my heart.
From my heart.
Reaching out your right hand, say, from all points of the compass.
From all points of the compass.
Of the compass.
Reach out your left hand and place your right hand on your heart and say, from all directions.
From all
From
directions.
all directions.
Place both hands on your heart. To my heart, thank you.
To my heart.
To my heart, thank you. Excellent. So thank you to Heather for putting the ritual together. For the shrunken heads. It looks okay at the minute. If there's any questions, pop them in the comments and we will do our best to cover them. It doesn't have to be about shrunken heads. It can be about anything witchcraft related or the autumn equinox. We've got a few minutes. Otherwise, thank you all for joining us as well. Louise liked doing dried flower art. Very nice.
Okay.
That's kind of this time of the year too, isn't it? With drying flowers.
Mm.
I remember having a flower press as a kid.
Oh
Loved doing
gosh,
it.
yes.
Loved
Yes.
doing it.
Mm. But just the autumn leaves and
Yeah.
twigs,
Yep.
like teasel. Just dry, bringing teasel in and drying it out and putting it in a flower pot, in a vase.
Nice.
Mm.
So we have a very secret project we're working on, which is getting closer. Keep an eye on our social medias for the secret project reveal. We've signed a contract to write a book on practical witchcraft, but that's going to be a while because we've only just started it. But we have all sorts of things going on as well. Have a look at the Kitchen Witch website on the events to see what's happening. We've got an all online retreat next February, basically spending a few hours with us online via Zoom. We'll be doing ritual and working magic and meditation and all sorts of other things, all about self-care, magical self-care. Details for that are on the website as well. We'll have another one of these workshop rituals for winter coming up somewhere.
29th of November.
Thank you. I have my usual Friday morning chats at 9:00 every Friday morning, and we have another Waffling Witches coming up with all three of us waffling on a Friday morning too. Can't remember when that is either. Somewhere coming up. But have a look at. Yeah, I think I wrote it down. Let's have a look in the diary.
10th of October.
10th
There
of
you
October.
go. Thank you. 10th of October, next Waffling Witches. But we have the YouTube channels, both YouTube's Kitchen Witch YouTube channel and my own YouTube channel with lots and lots of chats, talks, information on. We have both blogs, my blog and the Kitchen Witch blog, with loads of information on as well. But please do reach out if you have any questions about witchcraft, magic, spellworking, anything that you think we might be able to help with. Do reach out to us. If we can help you, we will do our very, very best. So thank you, everyone, saying thank you. If anyone's got any questions, pop them up now.
Yeah, so Maria says thank you very much, and she's going to get her apple tomorrow.
I had to go out this morning and get mine, despite Heather trying to steal one from the Abbey when we were there in the week.
I ate it.
You're very welcome.
It did not leave the Abbey grounds. Well, the core didn't. Barbara says thank you.
You're very welcome.
And Amanda Larkin Wood, brilliant idea. So she's got quite a few herbs left over. So she's thinking of making an incense rather than trying to put them back in their pots.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant
That's a good
idea.
point. Yes, because I've got little dishes with bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant idea. Alison, do we blow the candle out or leave it to burn? You do you, whichever one you wish to do.
I've just blown mine out because I've got a wooden holder and it will set fire to the holder.
Yeah, mine still, considering it's a spell candle, look, it's still got loads.
Yeah.
I think it depends as well. I mean, my candle I've got here is a lovely earth candle that Heather bought me, and it's quite a big candle, and I use it for general altar spell work. If you've got a spell candle that you've actually dedicated for a particular intent, then I would let it burn out. But if you've got just a general one, it's okay to blow it out or snuff it out, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, what I'll probably do with this is it'll still be for this, but I will relight it
That's what
to keep the energy going for of what we're doing, the protection for the house. So yeah, I will probably blow it out before I actually burn myself, which I nearly did a minute ago. Luna J says thank you. Zoe, you made it. Well done.
You're very welcome.
Brilliant.
Zoe.
Glad you got here.
Respect.
Alison agrees with Maria. Lovely ritual. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Any photos of your apples, pop them on the Facebook group. You're very welcome, Amanda.
Yeah, everyone's saying thank you. Says thank you from Amanda, thank you
Sure.
from Claire, thank you from Tina as well.
I'm taking all the thanks, but I actually did nothing except rock up.
Vivian
Heather and
says
Ness put all the work into these.
so Vivian is excited and is going to go and explore your page.
There's a lot on there.
Mm.
And Mark says thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yes, thank you. Well, it's the energy of people coming along. Otherwise, we would
Yeah.
still do this. We would still do it, whether anybody joined us or not. But it's
We're
certainly
quite good at talking to ourselves. I think for us, witchcraft is there to be shared, particularly in our Friday morning chats and our waffling witches. We learn, and hopefully other people learn as well. I think it is all about sharing the journey, sharing your experiences, because you all learn from it. And even a million years later, we're still learning stuff. And the only way you do that is by sharing with people. So it's our thanks to you guys for supporting us along the road as well. Definitely. And as I say, huge thanks to these two ladies. All of these rituals and workshops are done by them. I just, sit on my throne.
If anybody's seen the pictures of us being away, there was a throne involved.
Read whatever words they put out there. Ruby, as a lone witch, I appreciate everything you ladies do. Oh, bless you, Ruby. Yeah, I think that is brilliant to hear, because that is a part of why we do it. Because we know there are a lot of folk that are perhaps don't get out or can't get out or aren't out of the broom closet. If we can somehow become part of a community with you, then job done. Absolutely. You're very welcome, Camilla.
Like the little apple.
So yes, autumn equinox or spring equinox, if you're on the other side, to all of you, and do have fun with your apples. That was great fun. I keep it somewhere where I can see it, so I can slowly watch it.
Shrivel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
in the
find
best
space in
possible
my
way.
egg cupboard.
Yeah. So, thank you, everyone. And take care.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Now we're